Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, The State of the World on Thursday, October 28, 2021. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Some of the major headlines. Tariq Ali says, WikiLeaks Julian Assange must not be extradited for exposing war crimes in Afghanistan. I don't have any sympathy for Julian Assange. He's a rapist. He should be in jail forever for rape. And the other major story is vaccine inequity. Meet the doctor refusing a booster as rich nations get 16 times more doses than the poor. I totally support what you're doing. There should be equality in availability of the vaccine, especially when the wealthy nations paid for the research, development, testing, evaluation, distribution of these vaccines, and these companies like Moderna and Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson refusing to share the recipe of how to make the vaccine. All right, what are some other headlines? Biden set to announce framework for revised social spending and climate bill. I hope they both get passed. Iran to rejoin talks to restore nuclear deal abandoned by Trump. Thank you, Iran. Top U.S. general compares Chinese hypersonic missile test to Sputnik moment. Well, time will tell. U.S. voices rare criticism as Israel announces plans to further expand illegal settlements. Okay, thank you. U.S. voices rare criticism as Israel announces plans to further expand illegal settlements. The Biden administration has criticized Israeli plans to expand their illegal settlements, saying it jeopardizes the possibility of a two-state solution. On Sunday, Israel announced plans to build another 1,300 settlement units in the occupied West Bank, in addition to more than 2,000 units that were announced last August. The UN also condemned the news Monday, issuing a reminder that the settlements are illegal under international law. This is a PLO official, Bassam al-Salih. And he says, this is a confirmation of the ongoing Israeli aggression and also the inability of the United States to enforce what they sometimes declare. Therefore, the alternative for us as Palestinians is to continue the struggle against the occupation, to demand from the world an end to the occupation. I totally agree. I want an end to the occupation. I want equality for all Palestinians. I want them to be able to keep the properties they have and not be attacked and not have their animals murdered and have to have their crops destroyed. So I totally agree, totally support the Palestinians. And someday, maybe, okay. Now, what else? Coronavirus 19 sickened nearly 60,000 meat industry workers during pandemic's first year. We knew about that. No one protected them. So 59,000 and 269 have passed away. To block a police union want to block a vaccine mandate, and well, it's to protect them. Okay, the people who work in the meatpacking industry, they shouldn't work there. Okay, inexpensive antidepressant, Fluvo something or other shows promise as coronavirus 19 therapeutic. Merck to allow generic manufacturing of pill that reportedly can cut COVID-19 deaths by half. Okay, is that something to be celebrated? It says Merck says it will share the formula for its COVID-19 therapeutic drug. Can't pronounce it, with poor countries, allowing manufacturers to produce cheap generic versions of the antiviral pill. Merck says the drug can cut the risk of hospitalization or death in half. The People's Vaccine Alliance supported the move, tweeting it's positive that unlike the grotesquely unequal distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, poor countries won't have to wait at the back of the queue for this drug. This is a therapeutic, but middle-income countries shouldn't still be locked out. Okay, I totally agree. They're hoarding the stuff. Nor'easter rips through New England, cutting power to 600,000 customers. New York denies permits to 2 power plants, citing um, emissions curbing law. Okay, New York, thank you for denying the permits, and these plans were to build frack gas plants in the town of Newburgh on the Hudson River, and also plans for a gas-fired power plant in Astoria, Queens. Thank you, New York Governor. Okay. Now, Biden campaigns for Mccullough in Virginia as GOP candidate revives attack on Toni Morrison's Beloved, a novel she wrote. I don't understand. There's a war on learning, war on knowledge. Okay, now Facebook papers. Mark Zuckerberg reinstated anti-abortion video and opposed Spanish voting resources. What a great guy. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg personally stepped in to reinstate a misleading and potentially dangerous anti-abortion video to the social media site after Republican Senators Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley accused Facebook of censorship when the company removed the video over misinformation. This is one of the latest damning revelations to emerge from the Facebook papers, which are based on internal company documents leaked by whistleblower Francis Hagen. So Zuckerberg, you're reinstating a misleading and potentially dangerous anti-abortion video. You're a real jerk. And the Washington Post reported Zuckerberg opposed a Spanish language voting information resource on WhatsApp for fear it would seem partisan. Amid the unfolding scandals, Facebook recently posted increased profits of $9 billion for the third quarter. Well, I hope you go to jail, Zuckerberg. Okay. Environmental lawyer who took on Chevron starts serving 6 months prison sentence for misdemeanor. And where is he going to be serving this? I don't know. Hope they don't send him to Rikers Island. At the federal prison in Danbury, Connecticut. I hope he'll be safe there. Okay, don't understand. Chevron gets away with this stuff. Now, U.S. pushes to extradite WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange in London court. I'm totally against that. I think Assange, I think Assange should stay in jail forever. He's a rapist. I don't have any sympathy for him. I don't know what he wants to do. War crimes, yes. War crimes, definitely, in all wars. Striking John Deere worker hit and killed by car as he joined a picket line. Hope that worker will be taken care of in heaven, and I hope the driver will be, if it was done on purpose, will be punished. Now, ElMalagro tortilla plant is ending a 7-day work week after employees organized against labor abuses. So they're going to have to work 7 days. Okay. I'm going to have Sundays off. Wow. Thinks people should get another job. And that's Latinos who run that company. Harvard student workers strike to demand better pay and health care. Okay. Harvard student workers yesterday. Graduate students don't get very much. But actually, there's a cheap way for a university to have teachers. They hire graduate students at basically poverty wages, and then they keep them employed in that way by keep putting off granting them the degree they're working on. So I'm with the employees, the Harvard employees. Now, UN's Guterres warns world on track for climate catastrophe, even with government pledges ahead of COP26. Yes. Secretary General, I totally agree with you. So, what are we going to do? Okay. As far as the article about Israel with more settlements, more housing. That you're throwing Palestinians out of their homes or destroying their homes. You won't approve permits for them to build a home. And if they have a home in the West Bank, you try to demolish their homes. You murder their farm animals and you destroy their crops. Ugh, you want them gone, but they're not going anywhere. They're here to stay. Okay, now, it's a lot of news. How about a little music? All right, what shall we sing? I don't know. Okay, how about Jamaica Farewell? Haven't sung that in a while. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear ackee rice. Saltfish are nice and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls swing to and fro. I declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Okay, that was Jamaica Farewell, written by Harry Belafonte, a calypso singer. He also recorded it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, October 28th, 2021 for another Media Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow evening. In the meantime, stay safe, practice social distancing, wear a mask. When a vaccine is available for you, it's safe for you to take it. I would take it. I had mine on May 27th. I had 2 sore arms, and I was tired for a week, and then I was fine. So take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.